What's going on, everybody? This is Nick with Dubia.com, and today we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're going to unbox and assemble this 120-gallon, 4-foot by 2-foot by 2-foot reptile habitat. But here's the best part. This step-by-step process applies to a range of our habitat sizes, including our 150-gallon habitat, the 5-foot by 2-foot by 2-foot, the 90-gallon habitat, the 4-foot by 2-foot by 18 inches, the 60-gallon habitat, 4-foot by 2-foot by 1, the 50-gallon habitat, the 36 inches by 18 inches by 18 inches, and our 33-gallon habitat, the 36 inches by 18 inches by 12 inches. Each model follows the exact same construction steps, so you can confidently assemble any of these habitats using this guide. Now, let's get started. Step 1. First things first, let's unbox everything. Carefully take out each piece and lay it out onto a clean, flat surface. This helps keep everything organized and ready, so you're not scrambling for parts later. Plus, this is also a great way to double check that you have all of the pieces here before we start our build. You will need something to cut with. A box cutter or razor blade works great. First, you remove the yellow straps. Then you move on to cutting the tape in the front and the rear of the box. Next, you will cut through the tape on the plastic safety bumpers installed for secure shipping. To do so, you will cut through between the middle of the top and bottom bumper, following where they overlap, all the way around all 4 corners. Now, with all 4 corners open, we can just peel the box open to reveal what's inside, just like that. We now have everything out of the box. Let's take a look to see what we have to build with. Starting to my right here is the screen top. Next to that is the rubber mallet that we'll be using throughout the build. Here we have a baggie of hardware. This has the handles to the sliding glass doors, 2 cable ports that will be installed on the side panels for cable management, 2 jointed bars, 2 short rear bars, our long logo bar, our substrate panel, and below that we have the 2 sliding glass panels, the 2 side panels, and the back panel. Last but not least, off to the left is the base panel. With this all done, let's jump into the next step. On to step 2. Let's get all of the protective coverings off, starting with the side, back, and substrate panels. Then you can move on to the base panel along with the 2 sliding glass doors. This is an important step. You don't want any of the film blocking your view or interfering with the assembly. Plus, it makes everything look clean and polished right away. This can take a few minutes, so I'm gonna save you some hassle. Awesome, on to step 3. Now we're getting to the fun part, putting together our first frame. Take the logo bar and the jointed bars and align them carefully. Note that the jointed bar has a short section along with a long section. The short section will be going towards the bottom of the habitat, with the long section pointing up towards the top. Now, as I join these 2 together, I'm gonna come around front so you have a better view. Placing the logo bar on a solid flat surface like the ground works great. Orientate the jointed bar correctly. Using the mallet, gently hammer them together as they start to come down into the joint. Till it sits flush in the joint, just like that. We'll do the same for the other side. Put this down. Solid surface, just like that. Correct direction for the jointed bar. Small taps to start. We can see that it's nice and flush in the joint. Awesome, on to step 4, attaching the frame and substrate panel to the base. Laying the base out flat, we will now put the substrate panel in the front of the habitat just like so. With the substrate panel now secure in its tracks, we'll take the first frame and bring it down on top of the substrate panel, making sure to align the tracks with the substrate panel carefully. aligning the holes with the pegs down on the base panel. Gently using the hammer to tap down the first frame to the base panel, alternating from side to side, ensuring that we bring it down nice and flush to the base panel. Perfect, just like that. On to step 5. We're going to install the short bars to the rear of the habitat. These bars help complete the support to the frame, making it solid and durable. Once the corners are oriented correctly, use your hammer to gently tap them down, ensuring that the bars sit flush in the joint. A few taps to start. Same for the other side. Small taps to start. Just like that, step 5 complete. Moving on to step 6, installing the side and rear panels. We're really starting to build some structure here. Slide the side and rear panels into their slots. The side panels will have the pre-cut holes here for cable management. You can orientate these holes however you like, but personal preference, I like them towards the top and the rear of the habitat. So with the hole oriented towards the back and top, find its home, slide it right down. Same thing with this side. Go all the way down, and with the rear panel. Just like that. Now, step 7, installing the cable management ports. Now, this might not seem exciting, but they're super handy to keeping your setup clean and organized. There are a few things that I want to show you before installing them, so let's take a closer look.
Before we continue this build, I wanted to take a moment and show you these two pieces I have right here. These are your cable ports. These two ports will be installed on both side panels, allowing you to run cables and access the power for inside of the enclosure. We're going to take this and we're going to turn it to the right to open it. You will see all of the holes exposed, and you can pull this out just like that. We're going to take our power cord, insert it through, seat it into one of the grooves at the bottom, put it in the middle. I like the middle. Just like that. And we will place this on top with it seated and turn to lock it into place, just like that. No problem. Now, be mindful, if you do have this open all the way to the right, it does have the ability to pop off really easy. So sometimes you just need to make sure that you do close it after using it, because you don't want for any of your pets to escape. Make sure it's secure. All right, we're gonna take a quick look at the hardware that actually gets installed for the sliding glass doors on the front. What we have is our 2 screws, we have 2 plastic washers, 1 gasket, and then the handle. The way this works is we will put in the screw into the washer. There will be the glass in between right here. Then you will have your gasket attached to your handle, and then you will screw all that together as one assembly. As you do so, you want to make sure not to use a drill. You want to use a hand tool for this. You can over tighten the screws and shatter your glass, and that's not good. We don't want that. So use a hand tool and make sure that you do not over tighten or over torque the screws.
Easy installation. You will insert the threaded side of the cable port from the outside of the habitat, just like this, taking the O-ring to secure it from the inside of the habitat. You will then twist to tighten and secure the cable port. Do the same thing for the other side. Threaded portion on the outside of the habitat, the O-ring coming to the inside of the habitat, twist to tighten, and secure your cable management ports, just like that. Moving on to step 8, it is time to secure our screen top. We want to correctly orientate the screen top with this indicated sticker towards the rear. You can see it right here. This ensures that the 2 grooves will be in the front of the habitat for the installation of the. So let's get this in place. Make sure all 4 pegs are sitting in the holes at the corners, just like that. Now we'll grab our hammer and we're gonna tap each corner going around in a circular motion until the whole thing is secure in each joint. We'll start up front right here. And just like that, step 8 is complete with our screen top nice and secure. Next, we'll add the handles to the sliding glass doors. Very simple to do. We'll take screw, insert it to plastic washer, like so, down through the hole of the glass. Next washer, next screw, again, down through the glass. Take your rubber gasket and your metal handle, align the holes, making sure that the gasket is between the glass and the handle. Twist to tighten down using a hand tool. You do not want to use a power tool for this. Great, on to step 10. We're finally going to get the glass into the front of the habitat. Now we want to install one at a time. We want to install the first piece of glass in the rear track, giving us the space and opportunity to install the other piece of glass in the front. Very easy to do. We'll take our corner here. We'll slide the corner in the rear track, just like that. Find its home, tilt back, and drop. Make sure it slides smoothly. Great, let's do the same thing to the other piece of glass. Now the front track, find that front corner, tilt in, back, and drop. Just like that. Our last piece that I want to show you is our pin lock to secure our habitat. Very easy to install. Sit flat in between the 2 pieces of glass, slide through, tilt towards you, and drop down. Just like that, both doors are now secure. And that's it. Our reptile build is fully built up and ready to go. You now have the perfect environment for your favorite reptile buddy to feel right at home. I hope you had as much fun on this build as I did. Now, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns about this build, make sure to reach out to our customer service team over at dubia.com. And while you're there, don't forget to pick up some of your reptile's favorite snacks, those Dubia roaches. This is Nick, until our next build.